Move aside Mark Williams, say hello to Alex Len. Because when life gives you lemons, make lemonade. The Lakers have their newest big man, Alex Len. Let's talk about him. So, the Lakers yesterday waived Christian Wood and have now signed Alex Len for the rest of the season. In today's video, I'm going to make it quick because I don't want to do a full deep dive on a player that's only been averaging 5 to 7 minutes per game over the last 3 seasons. But I will do my due diligence in outlining how I believe he can help the Lakers, even in very limited minutes. So let me pull up some tape. I'm not going to do a lot of stopping and starting because I just want to get through it, get this video out, and say that I did the Alex Len analysis video. But yeah, let me pull up the tape. And as usual, if you guys could please like this video, comment down below, and most importantly, hit subscribe. That would help me out a lot, and I would be very grateful. So yeah, Alex Len tape. I can't believe we're doing an Alex Len deep dive, but here we are. Life is unpredictable. All right, so I'm just going to click play and let this video run through. I may hit pause a couple of times to solidify a point. But yeah, let's go on this Alex Len adventure together. For these first few clips, I want to highlight Alex Len's strength because Alex Len is a legit 7-foot center with a pretty long 7'4" wingspan. But on top of that, he weighs 250 pounds, which is about 25 to 30 pounds heavier than Jackson Hayes and also Christian Koloko. Trey Jameson is 275, but yeah, Alex Len is a pretty good and hefty 250 pounds. And so let's watch the ways in which he's able to stand his ground in the post against bigger, stronger big men. All right, so this first clip, you see Jalen Duran trying to back him down. He's not able to do so, and this is where Alex Len's bulky and long frame come into play. He reaches a little and forces Jalen Duran to take this step back fadeaway jump shot. In this next play, we see Bruno Fernando trying to gain position on Alex Len down low, but he's unable to do so. Alex Len even bends down to try and get the steal, and he kind of pushes him off to the baseline and eventually gets the block. So really nice, sturdy use of his frame. This one is a clip from 3 years ago against Nikola Jokic, and it shows Alex Len perfectly standing his ground and holding Nikola Jokic off. Now, I know these clips of Alex Len versus Jokic have been going around the internet today. I would just be wary of putting too much weight on these because, again, these are 3 years old. All right, so these next few plays, let's talk about his shot blocking ability because though he's not explosive or athletic, Alex Len does a good job of meeting people at the rim and contesting shots whenever he can. And so you see these plays of him, really going after some athletic guards and wings and him not being afraid to really meet people at the top. Here's him blocking the hell out of Chet Holmgren. And so he really knows how to utilize his 7'4" wingspan. So yeah, let me quickly just run through that cycle once again. Here he is with Jonathan Isaac sprinting down the lane. He meets Jonathan Isaac right at the rim and stuffs him. Next play, we've got a wing coming in. He meets him right at the top. Here's him blocking a floater. And at the end of the day, Alex Len is just a big body who can sort of muscle people around that, he can still get these block shots by just putting people out of position. And yeah, he does a good job of contesting shots. He has a little bit of a second jump as well. That's pretty interesting. Here he is blocking Koloko's turnaround hook shot. Relatedly, I also kind of like that Alex Len isn't so much of a loafer. If you compare him to a guy like Jonas Valanciunas, he's almost a speed demon in that respect. And there are a couple of times where I wouldn't necessarily call Alex Len a high motor player, but he's also not a slacker or loafer in that same respect. And in these next few plays, you will see him actually give an effort to run down the court and still contest shots, which is very important for the Lakers because they want to shore up their transition defense. In this play, watch him chase after Clint Capella and then get the chase down block. Here he is. He's already ahead of the pack. He's trying to track Clint Capella or Onyeka Okongwu, but he also comes in to swipe for the help. All right, for these next few plays, let's talk about Alex Len as a rebounder because he is a pretty solid defensive rebounder and offensive rebounder. He does a good job of crashing the glass, and throughout his career, Per 36 wise, he averages about 11 rebounds per game. He knows how to get into position, he knows how to track the ball. And again, because he has such a long, big body, he knows how to eat up space in the paint and rub guys off. So let's watch some of these clips of him grabbing offensive boards and actually fighting for contested rebounds. Here he is off of the De'Aaron Fox miss. He grabs it with both hands pretty strong and then goes in for the layup. Nice finish. Here's De'Aaron Fox with the missed floater. Look at that. He fights against three guys to grab that ball and place it back in. Another missed or blocked floater, and he comes in with a two-handed putback jam. Here's another miss. He grabs the board because of his length and size and goes up for the two-handed jam. Here he is setting some nice screens for his teammates. Sets another screen for Malik Monk. Sees the shot go up, tracks the ball, and there he is for the putback lay-in. All right, for these next few plays, let's flip it over to the offensive side of the ball and talk about Alex Len's finishing ability. Because he is a pretty solid roll man, he's a good cutter. He knows how to find open spaces in the paint to receive the ball, and he always likes going up with strong two-handed finishes. So yeah, let's watch these plays of Alex Len, the finisher. Here's De'Aaron Fox giving him the ball. He pump fakes, gets three guys to jump, and then goes up for the strong two-handed jam. Here he is setting the pick. Here he is rolling, getting the dump off, and then the nice two-handed jam once again. Here he is rolling. Ooh, dunks over like two people. So yeah, I just like his force and power that he goes up with at times. Even though he's not a super explosive leaper, I wouldn't necessarily call him a lob threat. I just like that when he does go up, he goes up strong. There's that two-handed Shaq dunk again. Him in the dunker spot open, goes up quick. Here he is getting the pass, two-handed jam, hangs on the rim for good effect. All right, for these next few plays, let's focus on Alex Len's passing because he is a pretty decent playmaker as a big man. He makes really nice reads and he's got like natural vision and playmaking chops that he probably displayed more earlier on in his career. But even with the Sacramento Kings, here and there, even on broken plays, Alex Len just knows how to make the right read. He knows where his teammates are, where they're cutting, where they're going to be on the perimeter. And so let's just watch his passing acumen come into play. Here he sets the screen for De'Aaron Fox. He rolls, the ball gets loose, and then he pitches it to Trey Lyles for the layup. Here he is getting the ball in the short roll, pump fakes, and then finds Kevin Huerter for that beautiful pass. Look at that. Look at that rotation on that one-handed pass. Looks like Jokic. Bargain bin grocery outlet Jokic. Here he is. He gets the offensive rebound and in one motion passes it back out to Harrison Barnes for three. That's pretty impressive. Here he is with a nice bounce pass to a cutter from the top of the three-point line. Here he is with another nice bounce pass, nice crisp bounce pass to another cutter for the easy lay-in. And so sort of relatedly, I want to focus on Alex Len as a DHO hub and a 5-out spacing big as a screener because he does a really good job of knowing where to find his teammates and how to reposition his screening angles. Here he is with a dribble handoff to Malik Monk. Here he is with another DHO to Keon Ellis, and watch this screen. The guard trying to fight over, but they can't because he's such a big body, big, strong body. And yeah, I just love the way that the Kings used him as a DHO hub. Look at that. They can't even get through. He's just holding them off. And so I think that's one of Alex Len's biggest attributes, just his savvy knowledge of 5-out spacing principles and his role within that as the screener, as the DHO guy, as a guy who will set multiple screens in one sequence. So yeah, I think that's an underrated part of Alex Len's offensive game. And then lastly, I don't think this is going to figure too heavily in what the Lakers want him to do, but Alex Len can actually stretch the floor a little bit. He did more of this in his time with the Atlanta Hawks during the 2018-2019 season when he averaged like 1 3 a game on 33%. But in a pinch, let's say the shot clock is winding down and Alex Len is at the top of the 3-point line, he can drill this shot. And I guess it more importantly portends to him having pretty nice touch. But yeah, here's his time with the Atlanta Hawks popping out. I have no idea why this part of his game just absolutely disappeared. Maybe he just wasn't proficient enough at it, but in this game in particular, he hit 6 threes for the Hawks. But yeah, with that said, that is Alex Len's game. What do you guys think? At the end of the day, I think the Lakers signed him because he is a legit 7-footer with a long 7'4" wingspan. And most importantly, while I think guys like Christian Coloco in particular are just flat out better than Alex Len defensively, they have a higher motor, they're more switchy, they even have longer wingspans. While that is the case, I think the Lakers signed Alex Len on because he's just a savvy veteran. He has the experience to go along with the body frame that they need. I still think he's going to play behind Jackson Hayes, but in terms of having a break glass in case of emergency type 7-footer who's been around the league, who's matched up against Nikola Jokic, who knows how to make the right reads on the offensive end of the floor and won't be too much of a space cadet simply because he hasn't had that experience, I think the Lakers found their meat and potatoes vanilla type center in Alex Len. No pun intended on the vanilla part. But yeah, that'll do it for this quote unquote deep dive on Alex Len. I can't believe I did a deep dive on Alex Len. But if you appreciate that very quick video, very quick, unorganized video, then please hit this channel up with a subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. All right, with that said, that'll do it for me. Linsanity, baby. What a time. This has been Jonathan Hernandez of the Lakers Legacy Podcast, and I will catch you guys later. Peace.